Welcome back to the tribe. We are far from done as it is time for us to introduce more Namibian talent to you. This time we are talking to George Nderura, Oviritje artist who's been working in the industry since 2004. George, thank you very much for joining us and welcome to the tribe.
Yes, I'm good to be here. It's good and it's a privilege for me to be here. I'm very happy. It's my first time on the TV, as you can see, but I'm cool. Yeah. The Oviritje industry, cool. It's just like that. I've been there for a while. I started in 2004 at school in Omaru Primary. I mean at Omashete Primary School. And then I moved to my high school. That is where I upgraded. And then I was called by my sister to join the YA Amaru. That was 2008. That is where I recorded my two first songs with Aisia Muraranganda at Blue Moon Studio. So my first song was Omapanga. So that was actually basically talking about friendship, or which friends you should be with. You should choose your friends and then just don't be with anybody. And then the second song was Ongombe. And then that was track number 7 in 2008, the Voice album. And then those were my two first songs. Yep.
It must be challenging somehow to, come from that time. It wasn't easy as now.
No, the industry was tough.
It was tough, ne?
It was tough. There was very good groups like the likes of Ongorono Mundu, Shishe Kura Sheriama, Wild Dogs. And then we had a group like Upambians where Ben Mushanga was also, and then we had 2 rounds. And too many. Bullet was also there that time.
So these guys were jumping high. They were the highest. Yes.
They were the highest, the biggest fish in the water.
The biggest fish in the water.
Yes.
But what inspired you? What made you continue with wanting to write and put your messages out there about friendship and just positive news for people?
You see, when you are around the world, you need to be close to people that you think they can take you somewhere in life. That is where I come up with the song Omapanga, and then from there we had to go to Dr. Yekura Kavari because this Ongombe song, it was like a poem. So we had to go to the UNAM to ask for his permission for us to sing his poem, because he is the original man that came up with the Ongombe poem. And then me and the wire managers, Mr. Bodiki Kauripeke, we went and asked for permission, then he granted us the permission, and I managed to sing that. Yeah.
Do you remember?
I still remember.
Give us a little, George.
Hinoya shikwarungu, ashikwarungu shakandoto. That was my first songs.
No, I can understand why your sisters called you to come, because they knew there was something in there.
The very funny thing also, may his soul rest in peace, because the person that also brought me up, we laid him in Okapere last year. His name was Chester Kangandi. May his soul rest in peace, really. He also played a big role in my music. And then from the 2014? Yes, 2014 is when I decided that now I'm grown up, I need to grow up. And then I started my own group. I call myself GMN, aka George Nderura. So that is where I am now. With GMN, we have 5 albums. With The Wire, I did more than 7 albums. And then I was always singing more than 7 songs in albums. So I did a lot.
So the voice is familiar.
Yeah.
You've heard him. Even if you're not a Oviritje artist or a fan, you've heard him before.
Yes.
Please.
And then 2014, I came up with my first album, which was The Phenomenal.
That was the first one that you did as a solo project?
As a solo project.
Okay.
Yes, it was printed by Mr. Kos Moyo. He's the one that came up with the nice pictures on top of the album, and the editing and designing, it was him. And then my second album is George Nderura. It was Amajibos. And then I was nominated in 2016 to go for the Namis. I went and performed in Swakop, in Valvis Friday, and then the award was on the Saturday where Diop took the award.
Took that
yes, but I was also part of the artists that were nominated.
You must give us the number for the WhatsApp group so we can be part of it.
All right.
I've never heard of an artist who has a WhatsApp group where their music, with more than 300 people, where their music is just being played all day. I totally love that idea.
Yeah, that is actually what we do in Oviritje. Each and every artist created his own platform where he meets with his people, and then whatever they want to give or what they want to deliver to you, you talked on a group, and then kind of an executive group of let's say 5 people that you trust to work with the finance, and then they handle the things. That is how we roll. But if anyone wants to hear anything from me, I'm at 081-7351-806. That's my business number. That is what I do. 081-7351-806. And then you can find George Nderura, aka GMN, on Facebook, Instagram, as well as WhatsApp. If you call me on the same number that I give you, you can find me on WhatsApp, and my YouTube channel is GMN 509 also.
Thank you.